And hello everyone, welcome to 2DX Tuesdays, as you are typically, as I already promised, we're going back to a weekly schedule once again. Violently abusing the keys again. Violently abusing the keys, but they're my keys. I'm the one who gets to slap them like this. Alright, so, I gotta wait for the game to start. I'm hoping that the my OBS actually ensures that I actually catch it real quick. Okay. There we go. First try. That's wonderful. Unlike the last stream where it failed to do so before I had to restart my program. Somebody called Ski. Oh my gosh, zombie. That was such a good pun. Thanks for that one. I love a good pun. Anyways, for all of you guys who may or may not be aware, I teased that I would be announcing the Nidera Pro League, but then I ended up kind of getting sick, so that didn't really happen. So I apologize for that one. Alright, let's go on ahead and get straight into gameplay. Let me know how the audio levels are, by the way, because does seem a little quiet on my end compared to my voice, but I may want to raise... Oh, right. I forgot about my effector. Wait, this isn't Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, oh my. If there's enough support for it, maybe that'll be a game I end up playing on stream at some point. On the subject of that, there is a good possibility I'm probably going to stream on Friday, actually, so keep an eye out for an unexpected stream on this channel on Friday. And it's going to be for a genre of game that, if I recall correctly, Maxi is still legal in Master Duel. I think it's also legal in OCG, if I'm not mistaken, too. Dang, I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh! In such a long while. OCG knows how to have fun. I mean, honestly, isn't that the truth? going to set my offset back to 0.0 because I have been reading slowly in this game as of late, so let's go ahead and see what's up. I'm not expecting to beat my PB or anything, but we'll see. So, how's it going, everyone? AAA plus 76? Wow, Goob. How about me? I'm doing pretty good myself, too. For all of you guys in the chat, make sure that you are leaving a like on the stream. It does help with the algorithm and making the stream a lot with visibility and all. Here, but unable to hear. Welcome to the stream, and and you probably can't hear me, but it is what it is. Just need to get my TT to AAA pace, and it's all well and good. Wow, that's like a brand new PB. It's probably one of my best scores ever thus far. We'll see. It's probably better if I do like... Let's move it to 0.5 and see what happens. Alright, let's keep this warm-up train going. yeah, no, this is what I need. I'm now getting FCs and getting my AAAs in. Oh, but I already FC'd this already. And hey, look, no misses. Didn't get any extra pours or nothing. I did get a few goods, which is a little meh. FC, let's go. Oh, yeah. FC's on warm-up. I'm trying to make sure that I can consistently hit that to be my norm. A real FC, not an FC with misses. Honestly. Yeah, I think I've played... am I ready for eats? A song that I think I played on another last stream, or if not a couple previous streams, and go from there. Take Me Higher by Kotono House. I almost let go of that. There we go. Got the AAA on the first shot. And another FC, just like on the sight read. We're actually in it today, guys. That's just lovely, yeah. Yo, okay, you're doing good, yeah. Thank you very much, John. Very good. I'm playing up to the standard that I should be playing 2DX at, honestly. Yeah, this is what you get for playing more. Oh, okay, I was literally super, super close to getting the AAA right there on Rainstorm. I think I can do it. I think I missed a few things, like, literally right at the middle. And I still need to do better on trying to prepare for that jack section at the end. I probably need to sword the wand right now. Oh, I duly apologize. My headphones get out. Holy heck. I give my deepest apologies if I accidentally blew out any eardrums or anything. I have a limiter on my mic, so hopefully it wasn't too bad. I should probably route my microphone cable underneath my controller, if not around my controller or something. Whew. Okay, so I hope you guys didn't mind the small mistake that just happened. Oops. All right, let's go back to the copula folder. I'm actually gonna go play Arcana in just a minute. This is a song that I'm pretty certain I should be able to AAA without much issue. At least I should be able to AAA at the standards of play that I'm good at. Here we go. Oh yeah, I'm like going pretty fast. Alright, I should really quickly mess with my modifier. Let's press the 9 button to make it a little faster. I'm sorry for quitting out. I felt like I was kind of losing my rhythm and all. Oh my gosh, there we go. I just realized it's in Japanese. Oh my, what did you realize it was in Japanese for a second? I'm happy I got this run. Finally AAA'd Arcana, or Arcana, or whatever it's called. This took me a long time. Oh my. Okay, I'm still reading kind of fast. Why is that, though? I swear I think I did some, yeah, it's very much an up score because I AAA'd it. I only had a grade AA FC. That is a little bit of a tough level 8, actually, now that I think about it. I don't know if I've played this on camera, but... Well, not on camera, what am I saying? On stream, I mean. Wait. Oh, yep, upscored it. I probably could. What is the word here? I probably could AAA this at a later point, but I'm half okay with an upscore like that. Seems like I'm still going too fast. Now I'm about to hit +1 in terms of my offset. That's like kind of insane that I'm now at +1. Alright, here we go. Blaze It Up SP Hyper. This is a song I've already AAA'd, but I think I can upscore. Oh, my goodness. Ooh. Let's. Oh, I want to take this up like a little bit further up rather than down. Okay, wait. I may want to increase my reads. Let me try increasing my read speed to see if that helps me out at all. I was really liking 270. Oh wow, only fast? How am I still going fast? What the heck? You know, I think I need to go back. Should go bring my read speed back down a little bit and change my offset by a good bit. 2.5 or yeah, 0.025. Yeah. Let's see if that's any better. I think there's something that I may need to change. Yeah, like more than one for sure. Like, it's... Like, to get it right, you have to dial in both your, read speed and your offset. Let's try 0.3 and see what happens. If it somehow all slows, I may have to... I think I'm liking where I'm going now. You know what? I'll give it another attempt, just cause. I'm thinking about it, yeah. It was kind of a bad random, and I think I know what I want to do. DJ Andrea, welcome to the stream. You are making a new song for the A-1 Climax 2020-25. Or is it A-1 or A1? Oh my. Okay. I think I know where the bottleneck is happening with my runs. I have to go ahead and go mess with my modifier again. Modifier, what? I meant to say my offset. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try a bit more of a technical beat. There's still like a lot of content in the lower levels of like the packs that I do have, like CastHour 1, Resident 1, and even some of the INFINITAS exclusives that I haven't gotten around to. Okay, I think I'm starting to, like, kind of come close to my PBs. I feel like I should have upscored that. I honestly feel like I should have upscored that. Making 2.5 2.5 might be the magic number for my offset. Alright, let's find a... Oh, that's right, I haven't bought a V-Stroker pack yet. I got close, like, it was like -1 to an up score. That's fine. Ooh, what about Resident? I don't think... Ooh. I'm gonna try... I'll try Summer Blue. Why not? I'll try Summer Blue and see if I can AAA that. I'm pretty sure I can. What? I'm like... I think it's like 15 or whatever from the AAA mark. I need to use random. And I'm like... I'm trying to come to grips with everything. I think I need to use random, yeah. I forgot to turn it back on when I was going through the options and the motions. Alright, here we go. Those are some pretty nice scores, but do you push beyond 8s and 9s? Just curious because you seem to be pretty good at timing. Yes! Actually, I can play for, what is it called? For push. I am able to push myself in 2DX. I can play up to 11s and 12s. I'm still kind of in a warm-up. I'm still kind of in warm-up mode, trying to get myself ready for the higher level stuff. I do appreciate you. I do appreciate you tuning in and asking me about that. And I got the AAA, yeah, I'm happy about that. On the subject of 9s, I'm gonna play Screw Screw again. I don't think I've played this on stream yet, I don't think. I gotta remember how this thing flows. This is like a chart of literally... I don't think I've actually touched this chart in literal years, because, like, I think the few times I did play it was back in 2020, 2021 time, when the new INFINITAS update and everything released. Yeah, I'm pretty decent at timing. I don't have a whole lot of max minuses under my belt, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Oh, 230 fasts. This is just a pretty darn difficult night. It's gonna be a while before I get to AAA something like Screw. Trying to think of what should I play next. Ooh. Yeah, sure, I'll play Rough Percussion Rhythm Hyper. I guess this is a Heroic Verse day at this stage. I've been playing a lot of Heroic Verse stuff. But yeah, welcome into the stream. Forgot to say something along those lines. Part 3. Okay. I think I know where I want to go, but let me see. Am I still hitting? Okay. I think I'm getting an even spread-ish. I think. I'm just going to have to... Alright, sorry about that. Somebody visited my room just recently, so we're gonna pick back from where I left off. Sorry about that. Could have said something. But I sometimes don't have. I sometimes I sometimes get caught off guard with that. Play. Well, I could play Starlight Dance Hall, yeah. Oh, hey, you got less misses, that's good, yeah. Oh yeah. Improving on overall accuracy is going to be, like, ultra important, of course. Alright, here we go. Ooh! That was a fun little jump at the end. Fun little up score. Love to see that. How many nights have I gone through? I think I've gone through like... One more. Yeah, this... I'm not sure. What time is it now? 8:30? Oh dang, I haven't been playing for that long. I'm going to see if I can get back to the level 12 thing. My goal for tonight, I'm going to try to get back to the level 12 folder before we get to discussing the Nidera Pro League. Oh my. My goodness. That was fun. Yeah. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Got more misses than I would have wanted. May have to actually turn down my offset now. That energy decay is starting to kick in a little bit. Alright, it's Pens time. Yeah, I'm going to play a fair bit of 10s and a few 11s and then some 12s. Watch that one level 11 end up getting requested. Okay, I'm hitting fast again, which is fine. Okay. Yeah, new record. Now I'm only 20-ish or so points away from the AAA line. So I will take that. I haven't played an Infinity Mirror on another yet. Alright, this is going to be my second 10. Wow, I love this song and I just happen to love Dirty Androids just in general. What's everyone's opinion on Dirty Androids? Wow, that was a very good sight read run right there. Oh my. 1945 EX. I will take it, honestly. Yeah. Okay. Let's play another 10. If anybody's got any level 10s that they want to request, feel free, and you can just request just about anything. At least anything that I have, that is. Yeah, that was a good run. Thank you. I think for right now, the next thing I want to try is If. Any Musica enjoyers here in the chat? Anyone? Any Musica enjoyers? Feel free to say if you are.
Every day I know that I miss you. Every hour, every minute that I breathe. When the night's inside of me, all I want, all I need, yeah. We won't stop asleep, baby, we got it.
Elephant, pig. Oh, I know what I'm gonna ask for. Ooh! Elephant, pig, dance, carnival. What is this? Elephant, pig, dance, carnival. Ella pig dance carnival. Okay. I feel like I can't think of for whatever reason my my brain that's trying to interpret the puns and everything seems to be an elephant. Oh, Jet World! Jet World! That's right, Jet World! Oh, they're BGA clues, not they're BGA clues, not it's not like just it's not a word thing. It's been a minute. Ah, yeah, thank you. Yeah, fine, Jet World. This I'm pretty sure I can double it at a minimum. What made me not get it the first time? Wow, yeah, come on. Oh wow, that's fun. I was gonna say, if you put up like an airplane in a globe, I probably would have I probably would have gotten it closer, because like when I read emojis, I'm reading emojis. Yeah, the BJ is kind of silly. Oh yeah. Okay, slight up score, and I got far less misses this time around. I feel like maybe non-ran's gonna help me, but I'm not sure. On the subject of things like that, how do I only have like a grade A on Programmed Universe? If this is one of those songs in the Programmed series, I probably, if I'm gonna read this slower, yeah, we'll see. I can do better. I'm pretty sure I can get to that AA mark and then some. Shoutouts to LED getting disappointed at Chorus K for this being the, at the time it was new, only song with. This is like the only, when it was new, this song was exclusive to DDR, not 2DX. we go, double-aided. Only just. What are the scratches? I don't think the scratches are the bad part, honestly. I think it's like some of the runs that get rather tricky. It's not the scratches. As much as I get it, but it's like, yeah, no, I don't think that's the issue. That's where I think I must have camp of. Oh my goodness, yeah, okay. Yeah, sure, I'm ready to take on some 11s. Where is it? There it is. I haven't played this song in a minute, and this song's got Soflan. So, hey John, I'm about to play some Soflan stuff. I just gotta remember where the Soflan's at in this song. They should make charts that have BPM go to literally question mark. Yeah. No, I kind of get that, but it's like, I don't actually know if this is a mode that 2DX actually supports. As sad as this is for me to say. 2DX would need to support using question marks in its difficulty names, or like it has to be a game that has it programmed from the beginning. Like DDR sometimes has like songs that have like an undefined BPM, but well, they technically do, but like when in song select, it's undefined. Like in DDR, notably in DDR Extreme, it's like Legend of Max and Dance Dance Revolution. I think DDR Supernova, Chaos, and Fascination Max, whose BPM were not exactly revealed when they were new. But yeah, I get it. I sort of do, at least. Yeah, but I mean something. Yeah, but I mean something that doesn't even have a single BPM, but multiple BPMs at the same time, like a bunch of rhythm games that, like, they are kind of outdated. Funnily enough, I think Beat Juggling Mix could probably fit in that category. That one's also got like, well, technically it's got 3 BPMs, more so. Whoa! Oh my gosh! Whoa! 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 Oh my gosh! I still had it near the end too. That's insane. Huh. That is indeed a crazy upsword. Just a crazy run at the end. And a crazy, just insane thing at the end. All I can say to that is just crikey. The capital C. You know, I could probably just normal clear this. What if I tried to go for try normal clear bow shock with the with how I'm doing thus far tonight? I could probably normal clear this instead of using HC. Oh, my. Oh my goodness! Oh. Oh my gosh! That's crazy! That is actually crazy! Did anybody clip that? Did anybody clip that? Did literally anybody clip that? No way. I've been trying for like literal months to actually get it, and then I'm like, you don't actually really need hard clear. Just read slower and just read slower and have energy drink. GG. That is actually kind of hype. So giggly all of a sudden. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow, I had a good... Okay, you know what? I had a good night playing 2DX. I don't even care anymore. I'm gonna keep going and just hope for the best. Forget... Scoring is... I guess scoring is a little overrated, I guess. Actual heck. I don't know how barely that was. I think I regained enough life to make it at least like somewhere in the high 80%. Oh. He actually did it. He actually did it. Shout outs to John Tatum for literally capturing that ending. Wow. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Huh? It's the speed. I was gonna say, I think there's a, oh, it's beast mode. There it is. That's the chart I want to play. Call it. You may call this whole me just coming alive playing Beatmania beast mode. You may. Oh my, almost double 8 at 2. Has any of my rivals played beast mode besides myself? Oh, okay, up to 3rd place. And I am still using like cheat strats like on Mitsu and whatever, but you know what? I'm fine with using on Mitsu. Honestly. That could be another song I end up just getting tonight, Playing with Fire. Oh, this one's nice, yeah. why. Ooh! Border clear. Border clear. Border clear. Border bonus. Let's claim that border bonus. This one you can actually say barely. Oh my gosh. Not only is it an up score, it's a clear. That's a clear, John. And I was like, and I didn't know if I would be score positive until like literally the end, which is insane. Oh, no way. The Milani new differential, I tell you. Yeah, that's just insane. Oh my. I'm probably going to be gaining a whole bunch of DJ point potentially. You know what? I'll play 6-string proof. I don't think I've actually played another chart in forever. I was trying to get into 11s, and this was the last time I played 6-string proof. It's not hard, what the heck? It's like a little technical, but... Oh, wait. Say that it's not hard, but I'm getting KO'd by the actually hard part of the chart. No! No! I can't believe that. I should have cleared that. Don't... Next time, Nidera, don't open your mouth. Don't open your mouth. Just stop talking. Stop talking when you play TDX. Yeah, no, I can probably get that one next time. Like, I think the intro's not... The opening's not too bad, just... You always say things are easy until you see the ending. So just keep quiet.
Moving with some energy.
because I haven't heard from a certain somebody who frequents my streams, I'm just gonna try to see if I can actually get this tonight. That'd actually be insane if I do.
This is good. Living in the night, just wanna butterfly. Going like the rain coming down from my eyes. Still like a mirror through me cries. Moving on tonight, leaving all my memories behind. Somewhere on this highway, there'll be just another me.
Wow, this one, I have like no idea exactly what the whole gimmick is, because like, even if I'm using random, I feel like I don't exactly know what the rhythm is to Anmitsu. To Anmitsu, the difficult little segments is. It's tough. I need to go eat. Have a good night. Yeah, have a good night, John. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, I haven't played Divine Heaven yet. All right. Oh, border cleared. Oh. I'm going so through this. It's like, it's actually kind of insane that I'm absolutely just trying to push the envelope for what I can do in this game, and now I'm like, oh wow, okay, that's nearly paired nearly dead even between fast and slows. So I think I got it now. Wow. Yeah. Sure, let's go for some 12s. We'll start with Hat Surprise Season 2. Here we go. No way. I literally just lost it I just couldn't hold it at the end. What the heck? That is quite the upscore, and I'm not too far away from a grade A on that song now. Maybe random will help, but we'll see. I'm running out of like 12s to tackle. There's Sampling Paradise, yeah. Oh, but I just remembered that this one's got a fair bit of scratching to it, so I have to be careful. Oh, it's literally just the last run. Am I on... Oh, I'm not on random. Oh, I have to fix that. I might drop back and play Genocide in just a minute. I might do it, yeah, but I'm already into 12s. We're approaching the back half of the stream, so... Oh! Don't put that white number higher or lower than it needs to be. Also, hello, Volley. Welcome to the stream. Oh my gosh, you're out of house with no Wi-Fi or mobile. That's fair. Oh my goodness. I think I did like, I literally flatlined the ending. I think I did like better on my initial attempt. Ooh. Touhou. You know what? Before I go for Touhou, I'm going to play a different song on non-rand because a Volley made it to stream tonight, and I'm actually going to go ahead and go play it. Okay, we are approaching the 2-hour mark. I'll play a few more 12s, and then we'll get to the Nidera Pro League announcement and all. Actually, that wasn't too bad of a run. Almost a grade A. It seems like reading slower is actually paying off for me. On the subject of reading slower, I now have to play a song that has a faster BPM. This is me trying to go for Touhou Strib non-ran, like normal clear. I think I can do this. I read the rules, and you can't due to being stuck on keyboard. Yep. Oh, on this, yeah, I do indeed plan to read out the rules for everybody else watching the stream later on. I totally get ya. So, let's go again. What speed was I at? Let's go down to 270 and see what happens. Actually, no. Well, let's try 275. I think it was at like 280 before. So here we go. only did slightly better in terms of staying alive. Your arcade banned you from 2DX and VOLTEX after the owner watched you play. Oh! Scaring off players. What the heck? Oh, wow, what the heck? That is actually kind of insane. That I wouldn't do that ever to my players. I get it. I get why. You know, the GP is very important, especially when you're like an arcade owner and all. So I kind of get why they would do this, but it's like, why? That's so bad. Oh. I think, yeah, Apocalypse is, okay, that might be a possible clear for me. I probably just need to play, like, almost every 11 I haven't gotten through to see what happens. Okay, back to 270 BPM. Well, not BPM, but, you know. Gosh. No way! Oh, you can even... Oh, because of that, you can't play at your local arcade either. Oh, I'm so sorry about that, but... Oh my gosh. In spite of the fact that that's not an up score, I'll honestly take this clear. What was that? That's all I can really say to that is, what was that? Not only do I clear Bowshock, but I also get a new 12 in Apocalypse. Oh, no way. I can't believe that. I think I was supposed to go back to 280, but I accidentally went all the way up on the BPM. That is actually insane. I can't believe that. Look at that. I think I have a little bit of fight left in me, and then I'll get to talking about the tournament and all. So here we go. Oh! Finally grade 8'd, and I finally grade 8'd, and I finally cleared it too. Is this the Red Bull differential? It's close, but I would say it's actually the Alani Nu differential. 2 12s in the night. I don't believe that. And for reference, Avali, Alani Nu is a like zero sugar energy drink that is relatively cheap-ish. It's like cheaper than Red Bull even. I'm probably going to need that tomorrow for Pumpin' Up Day, which I do intend to do. That is insane. Wow, 2 12s in a night. You know what? I know I bought my local Walgreens out of the stuff before with $40. Oh! For 40? Wow. There either has to have been not enough Red Bull out there, or maybe there was a deal or something. That's insane. Alright, Rave Cannon. I'm wondering if... I don't think I've played this in a minute, so we'll see. Okay, this might do it. 30 cents? What the heck? 30 cents. That's insane, because, like, I can't even get, like, a single Red Bull for, like, even that amount. Wait, oh my god, I beat DJ Logic's score. Just, that's insane. I still haven't cleared it yet. But you know what? Getting Apocalypse and Togakushi is, it's already rewarding. I've already claimed, it's already reward enough for me, if you ask me. Let's talk about the off-brand, though, not Red Bull. Oh, like, the off-brand. I'm wondering if I can clear Adularia. Which off-brand drink is this? This has to be some sort of, like, just... That's interesting if it's, like, off-brand Red Bull. Ooh, that ending probably would not have has 0 sugars and does not taste like chemical. Oh, did you get a lot of Alani new for that price? It's probably possible because like I got, what was it, like a 2 for 4, 2 for 450 deal for the pair of Alani new drinks I bought. Ooh. Sure, that wasn't too bad of a run. Why not? I'll try Little Star. This stage, I think I think I might be playing more 12s than I am, like, I've already played more 12s than I have, like, 7s, and probably also 8s, too. Oh, dang, I literally almost had it. What the heck? That final run, like, just annihilated me. Do I have Matt Silver? I have some unfortunate news for you, and name not. Do you know why a lot of Wineco songs are actually missing from 2DX INFINITAS? Remocon. Yep. It happens. It happens to the best of us. I'm not going to fault you for it. It's fine. No, what? I almost literally double A'd it despite being nowhere near clearing it. I'm gonna try it again. One of the very few times I will actually try a song I failed out of again. It is literally you'll probably triple A this. I give up. I either need mirror or some crap to get me through that. It's a lot of scratching. But I feel like the scratching is consistent enough where I could, if I knew how to rip. On the other hand, maybe I can get 12? And, yeah. I don't know if you saw Name Not. The main reason I'm trying to go for as many 12s as possible is because I cleared Apocalypse and Togakushi. Apocalypse without setting a new PB, but I got grade A on Togakushi. So I'm trying to do everything I can to get like a third 12 tonight. Oh, wow. Wow. I think I gotta be careful to not just... Yeah. Oh, yeah, I could try Troopers. I just gotta make sure that I can hit the scratch well. What's my current green number? 275. You know what? Yeah, bring it back to 270 for 12s now. Okay, that one is actually kind of hard because the scratch. Persephone is another one that I could maybe get. Maybe please welcome Anthony? Yeah, sure. I'll try to go for Persephone. I think I've played the song using random for the most part, so we'll see what happens. I'm also putting my offset bed back down again. Wow. I think that's like most of the difficulty there. Have I tried Icarus? Yes, I already have cleared Icarus ages ago. I mean, I guess I can attempt a re-clear. But then again, it's like trying to go for the re-clear for Icarus is like, it's pretty random for what it's pretty random for how things go, and random as in not the modifier, but like my luck sometimes. Especially with the with how much life you can have at the end. Yeah, no, I can do it. I can still play it. Sure. We'll call it I got Icarus on stream. I think I basically like border cleared it already anyways. It's like one of the easiest 12s. Some players say it should be a level 11. Alright. I'm just gonna make this the last song that I play for the evening, and then we get into the hit start plus 2 white for the slow part. I don't even do that. Gear changing is just... I wouldn't advise gear changing just at all with how fast that part is. I forgot that I accidentally moved my green number a bit. Oh, okay. 212s. Honestly, I'm honestly happy that things went as well as they did for getting 212s just back to back in a row. 62 extra DJ point. And yeah. Okay, now for the final part of the stream that I've been waiting to show you guys. So let's go ahead and quickly show the rule set for the Nidera Pro League. So I'm going to go ahead and switch scenes real quick. Now, I hereby announce the Nidera Pro League. And yes, this is indeed a Google Doc. Again, it is what it is with me trying to fit everything in frame and get this over with. I really wanted to announce this, but I just didn't. I started to not exactly feel well. I also need to go ahead and quickly modify this. I forgot to timestamp the latest change. But it is what it is. Welcome to Season 1 of the Beatmania 2DX Nidera Pro League. Let's go ahead and quickly go over the rules. I plan to upload a supplemental video about this at a later point. Probably later this week. So we have a tentative schedule. The signups began on April Fool's Day. In fact, this was my April Fool's joke for 2025, is just announcing this tournament, because what? It's like, I'm not sure. It's like, I'm not huge on practical jokes, so I might as well do something exciting for April Fool's. So I did want to start the league last week, but however, since we only have 3 people in Grandmaster and only 2 teams, which I'll talk about shortly, it's going to commence when it does. Once we get to a minimum of 4 players and 4 teams, and then I'll promptly edit this document with an actual start date. So that's when round 1's going to start. Further rounds I plan to add at a later point, and I'll announce them. They're going to be on a rolling week-by-week basis. So here we go. Now let's go ahead and quickly talk about registration and check-in. So if you wish to register, there's going to be a link. This is for the Google Forms, so which is the sign-up page for our tournament. if you want to play, you are going to need to enter the you are going to need to be a part of the Discord server, which, if you actually check the description of the stream, I have a link for you guys to join the server so you can register to play if you like. So, online registration is mandatory because this is an online tournament and is going to take place all over the world. No matter where you are, you can play in this. You can play this tournament as long as you have an INFINITAS sub or access to either Epolis or Pinky Crush. So, again, by filling out the Google form, this will let myself keep a record, since I'm the tournament organizer, of who will be showing up within the event. And then when you register, you can then declare which of the two divisions, or both, and then, if applicable, if you are competing in Pro-Am, you'll need a partner. However, if you go on ahead and let me know if you are seeking a partner, that is fine. I can attempt to find a player for you who can be your partner. Now, there's two divisions, as I already mentioned. You know what? I should go ahead and go bold each of these divisions. So we've got Masters and Pro-Am. For the Masters event, this is pretty much open to expert level 2DX players such as myself, who are rank 9th Dan or above within either INFINITAS 2015 or 2024, Epolis, or Pinky Crush. And it's a single play tournament. And and you can expect to play songs that are level 10 or higher. Pro-Am. If you want to play in Pro-Am, you are going to need to be in the Dan ranks for Dan and Tay mode. With that being said, you'll need to be at a minimum of Shodan, but keep in mind, because this is Pro-Am, you're going to need to partner up with either a player that is either a higher Dan or a lower Dan, depending on your Dan rank. Like, I make an example here. Like, for example, a 10th Dan player, should a 10th Dan player enter the event, you will need to field a player of a lower Dan rank for the team, and conversely, a 3rd Dan player should attempt to field a player with a higher Dan rank. That sort of thing. So, if you want to use INFINITAS, you will need to declare the music packs that you have so that we have a fair fight, just in case we have a player who can't go to the arcade or doesn't have a means to play either either Pinky Crush or Epolis at all. So, tournament format. We're going to go ahead and quickly talk about the general tournament format. Welcome back, John. Unfortunately, we did stop playing 2DX a while back, but you know what? I'm happy because I got 2 12 clears. I cleared Apocalypse and Togakushi back to back, and I think I'm making some decent headway into trying to break into that 12 barrier. So, back to the tournament format. So, there's going to be 2 stages for each of the tournament, with the opening rounds, which will be the first 4 rounds or whatever that we end up playing, and the playoffs. And there will be a playoff cut, of course. Well, the playoff, for all I know, this playoff could be subject to change depending on turnout. And you will not need to qualify for anything, because this is basically open admission, and basically it will continue until the final round before playoffs happen. It's SP only, so unfortunately I don't really have a way to do doubles play. Even then, I'm not that good at doubles play. I'm still Q when it comes to playing 2DX doubles, and the only way I can practically play 2DX doubles is to go to the arcade, since I only have one 2DX controller right now. With each division that you play, a song will be chosen from community vote from each player or team. Well, for teams, I'm probably going to introduce a rule where, hang on, I'm going to quickly modify this. I'm going to say 2 from each team. Yeah, so it's going to be 1 in Masters and 2 from each team, so that way each player gets a say. So this is a small little tournament revision. And there will be difficulty restrictions such as a ceiling and a floor. I think ceilings and floors are only going to apply to Pro-Am, and floors are going to apply in Masters. And then the 3 songs will be chosen, and the 3 songs from the list will be chosen at random. You know, I might actually modify this rule too. You know what? Let's make it 3. Let's make things interesting and do 3 or 2. 3 from each player. So this will be the so 3 from each team player. So yeah, we'll make it each team player, just so that we have like pros pick and amateurs pick. Why not? So when deciding during the selection phase, I do have the ring to reject a pick should, say, a certain player be unable to play it. And this could be due to a song not being available in arcade versions or console versions. Like, for example, you should make a spreadsheet for which songs are available in all games and for all players. Yep, I already mentioned that the song format is actually going to be a union. I don't think I've said this yet, but the song pool is a union. I mean, not a union, but an intersection of all songs available in INFINITAS, Epilus, and Pinky Crush. Intersection meaning those are all songs available in each game combined, with no unique picks. So by this logic, there will be 0 songs in Pinky Crush that will be legal for the tournament, unfortunately. I duly apologize for everybody who is grinding Pinky Crush on the arcade. You know what? Let's do... Oh, I had a grammar oopsie. You can choose to not request a song at all, but then if you don't, I can then pick a song randomly. Which does seem a little unbiased. No mid-corner Magic Maker. Yeah, a lot of the songs from Epilus are also unavailable too. And also, there won't be any repeats, so you can only play one song, one unique song per stage. I gotta get to work with writing songs into the spreadsheet. Best of luck to you. I cannot wait until you make this supplemental document. I'm looking forward to it. Which means there's going to also be a fair bit of INFINITAS content that's actually that you cannot choose in the league either. Like, I think there's songs like Snow and Asidiva 303, which are not in the arcade versions. Now after selections have been done, everybody has a week to play all 3 songs, and you have to either live stream if you can, or record your attempt by having a controller cam to be counted as a valid run. Most modern 2DX cabinets should have a video camera already installed, unless, say, the only cab you have available is like one of an older era, like, say, what was the first style to support like webcam displays, like pre-Cannonballers, if I'm not mistaken. And even then, a lot of cabs have been retroactively getting the webcam functionality, from what I understand. Though I believe all Lightning cabinet models have this feature, so it's a big whatever on this one. If you don't want to live stream publicly, or you are having trouble with getting the live stream thing to be set up, you can just join our VC and let me know when you want to play, so that I can go ahead and make sure that your run is properly viewed, and I record the data. Players get an unlimited number of attempts, and your best submitted cumulative, your best submitted cumulative score will count towards your overall total. So this means, say, for example, you do one run, you set 3 scores, and then and then on your second attempt, you only upscore the 1, but your cumulative score does not go up. It's not going to count, unfortunately. If you don't record or live stream any and all attempts that you have, you'll have a score of 0, and it's possible that you or your team may be disqualified. Scores set to EX score in points are issued upon completion of the setup by a total EX score from the entire set. When you play your set, you can choose to use Groove, Hard, EX, or Groove, Hard, or EX. You can use Easy if playing level 12s only. Now, if you fail your attempt on either Groove or Easy Clear, you will take a 15 EX penalty. Yes, this is correct. You unfortunately will have to take a penalty if you fail. Well, only if you're failing out of the regular Groove or Easy gauge. Though, node modifiers such as Random, R-Random, S-Random, and Mirror are allowed, H-random, while being removed from the game, as of Epilus, is not allowed, but I think H-random may still be in INFINITAS, so I did want to account for that. Sudden Plus and Lift are also allowed. And you can use whatever offset you want. It's probably not going to matter. And the points table is as follows. So first will get 10, second will get 6, third will get 4th, 4th will get 3, 5th will get 2, and 6th gets 1. And if you are classified 7 or below, should we get to that player count, you'll receive no points at all. You will also receive no points at all if you do not set a run. Like, if you set a score of 0, you will receive 0 points. Some other housekeeping. Input method legality. You have to use a controller. Or play at the arcade. Unfortunately, for authenticity reasons, you are restricted to the input method that you use. Now, in the future, it is possible I might hold, like, an event for BMS, and you can use whatever input method that you like. Because BMS is unique, where you can use a BM, but keyboard play is very much accepted. Whereas in 2DX, you don't use keyboard play. It's been basically tradition that if you're recording a run in 2DX, most like serious players will have either a controller cam off to the side, or just natively use a controller camera provided on the cabinet. Most arcade, what is it called? Most arcade-style controllers made by manufacturers like DJDAO, Yoncon, IST Mall, even Konami can be used if you're playing on INFINITAS or AC from home. If you have chosen to build your own controller, you have to ensure that you are using AC-accurate parts. You don't really need to use Sanwas, I don't mind, but just submit it to me for scrutineering is all I say. Smaller KOCs that don't necessarily have 8 AC turntable distance are permitted. Say, for example, if you have like I will permit smaller KOCs. But that is about as far as I will go with that. Yeah, that's about it for the I almost said Bimani. I meant Nidera Pro League. There's a difference between the Nidera Pro League and the Bimani Pro League. So, yeah, with that out of the way, that's it. I'm happy to have actually been able to properly get this thing announced, as awkward as this may be for getting things announced. And, yeah. Thank you, each and every one of you guys, for tuning into the stream, and for sticking around for the bonus half of the stream where I announced the Nidera Pro League. I will be back in about a week's time. Well, actually, yeah, no. I will definitely be back next week for sure. There is a possibility I may stream verifying if EasyMax is safe or do I have to play properly. Ooh. You know what? We'll talk about this. We'll talk about it. I'll make my decision. I'll make a decision soon. So yeah, EasyMax. I typically say arcade style or KOC light controller. So, we'll talk about this in a minute. We'll talk off stream. With that being said, thanks each and every one of you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys probably on Friday. If I don't end up streaming on Friday, then if not, then next Tuesday. I might have a bonus unannounced stream for you guys. But I say unannounced stream, but at the same time, it's also, am I even really announcing streams in advance anymore? I haven't done so since like before the Japan trip, honestly. Alright, y'all take care, and I will see you guys in the next live stream. Have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, or night, depending on where you are, and I'll see you next time.